Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth Banto. We're back in our Northern Alliance village, and we just gotten started with the building of our first house here, where we're gonna have a lot of our halflings to sleep at the very beginning of the game. So in this house we do have places for 5 people, which is currently the amount of people we got. And I have been also designing another house off recording, so this is the house I made. I hope you guys like how it looks, and I just feel like I generally like the shape. We got a lot of different things going on for this one. So a lot of different roofs going here. We even have 2 different entrances. And for the inside I made a few things here. There aren't that many beds here. There's only places for 2 people to be sleeping up here, with feet against each other to warm it up. And then we have a campfire or a fireplace here in the middle. I made a couple of chairs here so they can invite the guests over for some feasting when they are being out and hunting and stuff, and they can celebrate whatever they want to do. And then I added another thing which is also new from the Ace mod, which is these ones. So these are for animals. That's where they can sleep, and it's really cool. I really like that part about the game. I really like that. So we do have a little bit of storage down here, a little bit of storage up here, and then I added this little corner thing. So we could, for example, we can decide that we want to make sure we always have food on this, because that will be very quick access to the table for everyone to go and eat. That could be pretty good. And I might be adding some more things later, so when we get a carpenter in the future, I will probably be adding more things. So for example, with the Northern Kingdom, we do have some shields we can put up, like Viking shields. And I'm not entirely sure if they work with the Northern Alliance or not. I know that some mods restrict the recipes to a certain kingdom. But I'm hoping that I will actually be able to add these shields, because that would be cool. Because I'm gonna try to make a kind of a Viking-ish inspired town. Always feel free to, you know, give me suggestions for a specific kind of house you guys want me to do. But let me know what you guys think about this one. I think it turned out pretty okay. And I also want to thank you guys for all of the name requests. Like, you have given me so many new names, and I will be naming people as we go. So I will pretty much be going with the first person to give a name request is going to be named. But I will restrict to not put some names if they are bad names, you know, names that shouldn't go into the game. So let's see here. Do we need to gather? Yeah, we do need to gather some stone. So either I guess we could go out in the wilderness here and look a little bit for some stone. Or we could start to mine to the mountain. If you have these stones, a lot of them around, I think that's a really quick way to get stone. But right now I feel like this might be maybe the best option that we will dig in here. And I know Palorian also gave a nice suggestion, which I feel like I want to do later on, which is to make a harbor and also make some long ships for the harbor and really kind of make it Viking-ish. I really like the kind of Viking theme with Skyrim, like a lot of fantasy. So that's gonna be kind of my goal for the visuals for this town. And also Danny, one of the main people behind the Ace mod, also made a comment on YouTube about upcoming weathers that we're gonna receive with the blizzards, and will we survive them? How will we tackle them? Will we be able to survive that or not? So he said like this, making the weather/winter changes was one of the coolest things for me and Ace so far. Hope you will enjoy it, looking forward to the first blizzard, blinky smiley. So we will see if I survive that, and I will be naming one of my people after you. So let's see what kind of people we have. Maybe we should name some people. Maybe it could be my trapper. I know, you know, he's the guy also behind the Trapper Plus mod, and he's been working a lot with the trappers. I'm gonna make you my trapper, man. I think that will suit you pretty good. And then we have 3 more people to name, and we'll be naming more as we get more people, of course. So the first one, Mara here. We got 2 requests for specifically to be archers, and it was Casey and Feast as well. So I'm gonna make this person Casey. And later on we'll also get Feast to be another archer. And this guy Ulf here, he's gonna be named Greater, so welcome downtown. And I'm happy that you found my channel, dude. And this girl here is gonna be Trilisha, so welcome downtown. Hope you all gonna have an amazing time. Everyone is named, and I will be naming more people soon again. Okay, so they're building pretty good here. I want to take like one person. So, for example, let's take maybe... let's take Trilisha. She's not going to be building anymore. So instead of building, we're going to send her out to hopefully do a little bit more mining here. I think that works pretty good. What is this thing? A group of charcoal burners is in town for business. Oh, it was just a trader. I don't think I read that thing before. Is that a new one? Perhaps. But they are selling some pieces of charcoal, a bundle of firewood, and a mound of ball clay. And it's really cool. If you never played with the Ace mod, since that one came out, they added different fuels requirements for different things that you do in the game. So when you work with a blacksmith later, for example, you will need the different fuels depending on what kind of different work you're doing. So that is pretty cool. Oh, look at that, guys. We beat the daily goal. That means we got one more person. Ragnar's Starvhammer. A starving hammer. Hey, what I'm typing something here. What am I editing? Can you actually change the name by clicking here? Oh, that's a new thing. Did you guys know about that? I didn't know you could even change the name there. But this guy, he got the trait charismatic and opinionated. So I got a good body, a good spirit. Let's see who this is gonna be. This could probably be a pretty good soldier. I know a few of you guys wanted to be one, so this one is gonna be named Ace. Yes, like the mod. So we go Ace. And he wanted to be archer footman or a knight, so I think it will be probably a knight. That's gonna be pretty suiting with those stats. Get a nice mighty mustache going on there, very nice. So early on with the Northern Alliance now, we're probably not gonna look into farming, not so very early on. And we're mostly gonna focus on our trapping grounds. Let's see what we got here. We captured a few bugs, that's cool. And I just love these small little details they added. Looks so much better. Makes me think a little bit of a game named Salem that has a lot of things when you can go around and gather, and you can pretty much interact with every object in the game. It's an survival game, an MMO survival game. But look at this, we have sweet teeth, delicious and common woodland mushrooms. Okay, let's get that. Let's get harvesting of mushroom. I like mushrooms, like in Sweden we have one called cantarelle and trattkantareller, and they were very nice, but they only come up during autumn pretty much, so no cantarelle for me, no mushrooms. But we do have a few more here, so let's see. This is winter morels. Very sought of the northern fungi that tastes great. Nice. Do it actually grow some like mushrooms and stuff when it's winter in some places? Because I only know how it is here with like autumn and rainy, wet and stuff. So what he said, Danny, about the weather, we have to be thinking about that as well, because in this game nowadays with pretty days, you can get wet, you can get cold, you can get warm, and it is important to keep your halflings protected against those different weather effects. And they can either like go inside of a house and warm themselves up next to the hearth here with a fire, or you can also give them some clothing to keep them warmer. And there should also be some clothing, I think, that keeps you cooler when you are in the desert, so you can look really cool. So let's see here, where do we want to put this house? I'm not sure if I want to have this spot really. So I'm gonna go in here. And I will be adding all this to the Steam Workshop, so as of you watching this video, there will be an uploaded the Steam Workshop where you guys can download and use these. And I'm thinking of moving some structures maybe closer to the water. Because if we're gonna do a harbor, I wanna live pretty close to the harbor. And I might rotate this one, perhaps like this. Oh no, we got some invaders. Some little woodlings. Okay, so I think it's time then to promote Casey to be our archer then. Our first soldier. And I think she will be able hopefully to do pretty good, I hope. This halfling is protected by chilly weather. Oh. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen. Look at that, by the way. Look at the change. It changed it so the halfling that is an archer, they actually changed their equipment, so it's a little bit different than before. Got a wolf head on them, it just looks so awesome. That is definitely better, you know, for the cold weather than the standard outfit. This is so cool to see like specific outfits for certain kingdoms. I'm just using all my other soldiers, all my halflings to protect our kingdom for now. Casey is doing pretty good, I would say. There we go, you should be proud, Casey. Good defending us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can see my people now, they lost a little bit of health. But the thing is that when people get cold, they will also lose health. I think it goes down to like 40%. And at the moment, I'm not sure if it works this way, like early on, like the first few days that you are maybe perhaps protected against the cold. Because we got this lightly bundle. This halfling is protected against the chilly weathers. I think that's like a temporary effect you get early on. And this is also a really cool thing about the game. This is something that I really wanted to have for the game. To have more like a reason like to improve your people and stuff like that. So look at this, we got a normal worker here. Missed the ace, he got a bronze worker hammer, a bronze worker pick, a bronze worker axe, and you can upgrade this one. I think they have added them already, so you can upgrade this one, and that will make them more efficient and better with, you know, doing the work with these tools. So I think that's really cool, and I think you can even upgrade the backpack. I think I saw something about that. But the latest edition of Ace, it added so many things, like it's impossible to go through it. I will put a link to the latest patch notes, you guys can check them out yourself if you want to read it. But there are like so many lines, like hundreds of lines of new things, fixes and things. And it actually fixed a few things today as well, which were a lot of it. But anyway, let's go and deal with these goblins. And I think our archer might be able to deal with these alone. Let's see if we can do it. There's one of them who's running away scared. Okay, this guy is just going right in, stealing my stuff. Hey, what do you think you're doing, man? Get back here. In case he's doing pretty good. And now this guy is trying to steal. Let's shoot this guy. Just gonna try to keep him away from us. Okay, let's break one down. Put an arrow to that guy. Oh, look at that. This is also a new thing. Casey has gained a title. This is another cool thing. Hey, Northern Bow has achieved a title. Did her bow achieve a title? No, did it? Is that something they added to the game so your weapons actually get titles? I was thinking like, oh, this is a bug, but maybe this is actually how it's supposed to be. So the Northern Bow, the Goblin Killer, that is so cool. That makes me think of the anime series Goblin Killer. This is so awesome. But okay, so her bow got a title, that's awesome. And Casey also did get a title. So Casey is now the Goblin Killer. I hope there's a title later called Goblin Slayer just for the anime. That would be awesome. Look at now she's hunting. Hunting little Bambi. But this will be some food. Here we go. And here's another one. Okay, let's go for this one as well. Oh, I think they changed the caribou. I know when I live streamed one time, the caribou, I think they look like mooses, but it seems like they have changed them now, so that's good. Come on, you can shoot, you can do it. Let's move her a little bit. Here we go. And we can also take this one, they issued a hunting order for it. Maybe that will make her shoot a little bit better. We do have another one out here. Let's go hunting for this one. I really like this part about the Northern Alliance because it makes them stick out from the other kingdoms that you have this hunting thing. In one way I want to have this hunting thing for all the other kingdoms as well. But at the same time it's nice to have some feature that is specific for this kingdom. Okay, one more arrow, there we go. Look at the amount of meat we got. We got some deer antlers, we got some meat, we got some deer pelts, that's awesome. And some bone. And the bone we can use for crafting some cool furniture with those bone furniture. So that is pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm just gonna let her go around and hunt a little bit. I think she also increases her skill while doing so. But we probably should deal with these goblins. Because if we let them stay around for too long, they're probably gonna be a problem for us. I just love this snow, it's so cozy, and the lights and everything, it's so beautiful. So Danny, you're sleeping outside like a true trapper. I should get him on a little trapper shack here later. I actually have one I made before, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. I know I've used this one there many times. I'm not sure what the name is, I think it's just Tent or something. And I do have quite a few houses that we can use here later if we want to, but I'm mainly gonna focus on making new houses. Okay, I'm gonna check into it later, but I should have one. Oh no, I did cancel that one. I want to cancel that one. Okay. So this one is almost done. And since we do have the Banner of Cunning that I shows here, that we have sitting here, we do have increased the movement speed on roads, which I think we should take to use. So I'm just gonna make a road. It only has to be one width really, but it just looks better to have more. So we're gonna make it go all the way up to the mines, and I'm just gonna make it just go next to the house here. And it's gonna be probably a temporary road that will be perhaps deleted later. It's not sure we will, but probably gonna be a temporary road just so we can go up here. So not gonna put too much details to it, but it will be a faster way for us to go and get some stone, you know. And if we want to, we can also take this actually and drag it over to Trapper's Ground. But first, let's try build it. Probably some ladder in the way. Could be this bush as well. Normally when you do have a ladder, it probably is this one. They might be too close actually. And I was thinking that we could maybe put this inside of a house later if we like make a bigger house. And we can maybe drop that inside of that. So I'm just gonna move these and then we're gonna remove those. Look at that guys, daily update. Food is still going pretty good. I'm not sure if we increased so much food, but we at least maintain what we had. And net worth is really good so far. Troel's Lumbus. Okay, got a really good mind, 2 spirit and 1 body, and a new trait I've never seen before. Mushroom lover. There's no secret how much that Troel's Lumbus loves the mushrooms of all kinds. Always appreciate eating them more than anything else, if possible. That's cool. So another thing I want to show you guys about Project Ace as well, I haven't discovered all of it, but if you go to your crafter for example, and then you select an item, for example, let's go for a nice comfy stone chair. Okay, maybe it doesn't work for that one, okay, so it only works for things that are made for it, but if we click this one for example, we can choose to use high quality items. Choose whether crafter should prefer high or low quality ingredients for this order. Default can be changed in the gameplay settings. So if I remember correctly, this is needed. You need to have high quality resources to craft high quality shares, for example, if I haven't gotten this totally wrong. And you also do have to have a skilled enough crafter. So it's really fun because Project Ace really made almost everything in the game, a little bit of extra steps to do things, which I think is fun. It has more progression and more depth to the game, so I really like that. I'm gonna make a mason pedestal. I don't think we have one. And we probably wanna try to level up our mason a bit more. We could get another trapper knife, why not? And a crude spindle. A pottery cutter. A cook spoon, that would be very useful. A blacksmith hammer for later. Oh, we can actually even make stone practice sword. I didn't even know that you can actually do that with these guys. And I wonder then, can we promote someone to be an footman then before we become an archer nowadays? Because it was really long since I played the Northern Alliance. So it looks like you still have to be an archer before a footman. But that's a practice sword. I wonder if it just counts as a practice sword, even though it has a different name, stone practice sword. I guess we will just find out when we get it. That's probably the best way, right? So let's get this one put out here. And we can also put out the bone carving studio. But it's gonna be so nice. We're gonna get a few people inside to have their own beds. That's gonna be so nice. That's so useful. But I wonder, should the next project be this house, or should we build another smaller house first? Because if we do another of these, we will have beds for 10 people. And we're already at 7, so we're already like lacking 2 beds. So let's see if we do 2 of these houses. So we would do like another one next to this one at the other side of the road. So I think that would be pretty nice. Gonna remove that one. I think this is gonna be pretty good. And we have 10 beds. What do you guys think? Should we do it that way? Should we? Casey has achieved a new title. So let's check out her new title. Casey is now the goblin. Oh, they have a goblin slayer. Awesome. They killed 5 goblins. There they went, killing again. Doesn't that title have a nice ring to it? You can select which title of one of your citizens by using the right-clicking their name in their character sheet or in the unit window. So do I right-click it here? Okay, cool. So we just right-click that one and wait a moment. I saw a few new things that I haven't seen before. So down here, I've seen this one. This is to forbid training. But what is this thing? Disallow hunting. The Halfling will hunt any wild game they can see. Click to forbid it. So if we don't want to go out and kill all the little bunnies in the world, we should disable that one. And here we can also do another thing that's cool with Project Ace. This wasn't added in the latest version, but we do have this one. So we can click that one, prefer bows, then we get prefer crossbows and bows. So you can actually have crossbows and you can decide which one you're gonna use. Okay, it seems we got 2 mason pedestals. Or maybe they never put it out. Oh, it should be that one, right? Yeah? Something I would love to have more in the game, guys. If anyone who's a modder watches this. More like candles like that, but that would be like separate items. That is like inside a 1x1 block that you can like decorate with and put whatever you want to put it as a nice decoration. I feel like that would be real amazing. What do you guys think that's watching this? What do you guys think? So let's see if we can actually do this road. Okay, seems we can do it. And now we're gonna do another road, like I said. We're gonna make one to go all the way out here to the wilderness. Because we have the Banner of Cunning. This will save us a lot of time, so we can go quick to get stone, quick to the hunting ground, so then you don't have to walk very slow in the snow. Something I would love for the game would be some sort of system that would make so when people walk on the roads, they will actually, when it's snow, they would like kind of clean up the roads a little bit, so it doesn't become like this really white thing going on. Because when you build a road, you can pretty much not see it when it's snow. We're like a class that cleans it up. I think there's one class that maybe already does it, the Sweeper mod. I'm not sure how good it works or if it can clean up snow. If you guys know, do let me know. Should be, I think, Bruno that made that mod. And I guess we could continue the road to this house. Let's go all the way here. So this is going to be the very beginning of our town here. And some other things I already had prepared from before. So I had some palisade, but I remade them because I had this kind of terrain here, and it doesn't always work very good depending on how your ground looks because of seasons and stuff. Seasons is awesome, but it also makes that kind of thing not useful. So I have these ones, the palisades, that I'm going to be using later on. And I think I might do them pretty early on. So this is a building template that I can just put out really quick like this. I can make a wall real easy. And I will also be sharing these with you guys who can also use them. And I have this one that has a curve and it goes onwards towards the next place. But then I also do have this corner piece. So if I don't want to go like that far, I can do that one. And we can, for example, if you want to, let's see here. We can curve it back again. And we can continue like that. And I will also be making some towers of this that will be fitting with it. And perhaps some sort of gate, we will see. But I hope you guys like that, and I think it's gonna look really, really cool, these things around. But this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that your guys are happy that I named for you guys already. And if you do have name requests, still feel free to drop them. We're gonna go for about 20 Hearthlings before we lock it. So there should be open quite a few names still. So thanks for today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will be back with more videos of Stonehearth very soon. So hope to see you guys soon again. Take care, everybody, and have a great day.